what are we doing? Well, if you're anything like me, you're really good at starting projects and
not finishing.
so this is my attempt to finish some projects. I'm hoping that how's it going? Sorry to interrupt real quick. Somehow I made it through that whole video and completely forgot to introduce myself. So I'm Travis Abate. This is my son Felix, and we're here with Fully Torqued Customs. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Maybe someone else finds interest in the things I find interest in and push me or make me push myself to complete some of these projects. I don't know, we'll see where it goes. I think this could be fun. So this is one of many projects I've got going on. This is a 6.7 out of a 2015 Super Duty, building a 1950 F2 full tube chassis truck. And then really the plan is just minus emissions, keep this engine completely stock, see what it does, and then go from there. As far as tuning goes, I'm currently learning how to tune engines, so that's my game plan there. Yeah. So I guess a little background for you guys that are thinking I'm an idiot. So I used to build race cars for American Race Cars in Port Clinton. Built all kinds of chassis. Built a lot of dragsters. Did a little bit of door car stuff. The one I'm most proud of was at the time was brand new, a 2019 Corvette that we had built for PRI, and I did a large majority of the fab work on that. So really, goals with this are just have fun, build something. I just love building and creating, and I got a million projects going on out here, and you got chaos. So yeah, that's my plan. Just make some videos, not really doing it for any reason other than to keep myself accountable and try and push forward and get some of these projects done. So a lot of you I'm sure can relate. 30 years old, married. I have a 9-month-old son. My wife and I work opposite schedules so that we don't need a babysitter, or very little, maybe an hour or two here or there. So that doesn't leave much time for projects. So that's why it's currently like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I got out here at 3. I have to leave for work at 4:45. And then, yeah. So, all right. Another thing. Wow, that thing is filthy. I need to clean that. You think that I need that vacuum pump? Can I just take that off and make a black off plate? Wow, what was I saying? As far as all the projects go, jumping around here and there and kind of leaving off in the middle of one thing to finish another. Recently diagnosed with ADHD. Always knew something wasn't normal with me. Not necessarily mad about it. So my job, currently I work for the Cleveland Metro Parks as their welder fabricator. I mean, without my, whatever you want to call it, gifted brain, I never would have hyper-focused on learning how to TIG weld for no reason other than I was like, oh, that's awesome, I want to know how to do that. So yeah, I bought a TIG welder, and for months on end, I made sure every day, whether it was 5 minutes or a couple hours, I was out in the shop practicing. And then that got me where I am today. I originally went to school to be an aircraft mechanic. I did that for 6 years in Columbus, Georgia. Worked for Pratt & Whitney. That was cool, but I'm from Ohio, so I like seasons, even though they could be a pain. Like right now, it's snowing, but So yeah, anyway, wow. Worked for Pratt, then wanted to move back. This is way too much information. I'm gonna learn how to edit too. Anyway, ended up back in Ohio working for Goodyear on their airship as a mechanic. Did that for a couple years. Again, it was cool, but they have a pretty high turnover rate, and it's not for no reason. So from there, I met Travis Colangelo through my now father-in-law. We were texting back and forth, and I sent him some pictures, some stuff I had made, and he was like, cool, come out to the shop. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see what this is all about. So I went out there expecting to spend, 5 minutes. Now this was when the shop was in Toledo. It was an hour and a half from my house. So didn't really plan on it turning into what it turned into. But anyway, went out there, met up with him. Like I said, thought I was gonna be there for 5 minutes. I ended up being out there for like 10 hours. 2 days off. So yeah, and for about 3 years, I wanna say, I pretty much lived with Travis. We were in the shop all day, every day. We spent a lot of time in the shop. A lot of time welding, which, like anything, the only way you're gonna get good at it is to do it, practice it. Then it just becomes second nature. Really, the welding is the easy part. It's all the prep work that goes into it, and the thought process, laying it out, not wasting tubing. Wow, huge rant. Don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, so this is it. 2015, 6.7. Okay, so maybe I didn't say that. I think I said this. This is gonna be a straight up drag truck. That is it. It's gonna live its life on a drag strip or in my shop. That's it. One thing at a time, just gotta get it done. Right? Alright, what are we doing? So, if somehow you managed to watch this much of my video, then we probably have a couple things in common, and you'll probably find my content fairly interesting. I do a lot of random, weird projects, so yeah, thanks. Hope you enjoy. And, I guess follow, subscribe, like, whatever that. I don't know. I really don't want to push all that stuff. I just want to make videos, and if people like them, they like them. If they don't, then I don't know. Keep that to yourself, maybe, because that's just dumb. So awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.